Good evening, everyone. I hope you all are doing good and you are making money from the market. Now, today, before doing any sort of analysis or any kind of talking about today's recap or anything of the conclusion, at first, let me begin with this that the characteristics that make a market maker or any trader successful are grown and nurtured from within. It is rare to find a successful trader who started out successful. The best way to learn is by making mistakes, often more than once. Many of the greatest traders started out by losing all they had. Many of them were able to ride out the storm in the beginning, only to lose everything once again because they allowed old bad habits to disrupt their game plans. The process of learning to trade requires action in the form of capital commitment. Many beginning traders do not last because they do not have the funds to survive after learning the lessons the hard way and without proper risk control. See, learning to trade is like turning a piano. Tuning a piano. Piano tuners, if you have seen, don't simply tune a piano once and then leave it for complete. They tune it once a week for a number of weeks. After that, they tune it once every 2 weeks and then once a month. Then once every 6 months for the rest of its life. Through consistent application, piano tuners refine and reinforce the tunes they taught the piano on the first try. So what I meant by all these things is that a successful trader has to do the same thing. The fine tuning process never ends. You must always strive to develop profitable trading habits. This can be accomplished through the application of discipline and patience. It has to be combined with open-minded also. Open-mindedness, I mean. Trading is a way of life and not just an occupation. If you think that trading is an occupation, you are very wrong from the beginning only, I'm saying you. It is impossible to separate who you are as a person, including your thoughts and beliefs, from your results as a trader. As you make the effort, there will always be new insights. The way to success is through continuous training. So, what I meant by all these things is that it's very clear that there has to be days where you will lose and there will be days where you will profit. You should not be greedy when you are profit. You should not be like lost or frustrated or any kind of emotional backwardness should not be seen in you when you are making loss. Now, why I am saying all these things to you, it's very clear that when you are in an uptrend, there are days in the intraday where the market falls. And we believe in the perception that when the market falls, it has to go down more towards the downside. So we are just putting our opinion on the market, and which is very wrong. This is not kind of the trading what we see on any kinds of like 1 lakh profit or 2 lakh profits, because they have their point of view very clear and they want to do the trading according to their trade plan. So talking about like today what happened in the market, if you see that it was a notion all around in the market that expiry matlab it will go towards the downside. Whenever expiry happens, it has to go towards the downside. I think this is a very bad notion. If you are a genuine trader, if you want to trade in the market to earn your bread and butter, then you should not be illusioned by all these notions that come up from the markets. Like, I mean, by the markets, by the term I mean not from the chart but from opinions, right? So this is the Bank Nifty chart, and you see that there was a little bit on the downside on the opening, but it has went down. This is the first leg, and then little bit pullback and came to this YOLO zone, which I said to you all guys that this is a pivot which can act as a support or a resistance, and then it will go up towards, like, to achieve the new heights. That means this resistance. But you see, momentum was very less, so this resistance cannot be taken down at once. You have to watch and be careful if you are an index trader, that time is a very big factor. If you are trading with proper risk management and with the proper risk to reward ratio, then it has to be your day. Nonetheless, you have to take the loss in your home, but that should be very limited. So what I am talking about here is that this Bank Nifty suggested that it is not going towards the upside very soon. So we have to find some other options in the market. So if you see the Nifty chart, it was a very good chart. You see here, Nifty opened and then straight towards broke this resistance. I said you can be short from here and here as well, from this to resistance, in my previous video. If you have not seen, then please go and check it. You can be short here and here. But look at this candle. Do you really think that the buyers who are buying right at this resistance are willing to sell the market very soon? My experience is it will not. And that is the reason why this resistance was touched. I was in the CE. Now, why this one? Why CE? Because as you know that in an index, when you are trading with options, CE means the market, you are just putting your bets towards, like, on the upside of the market. So this was a very good move towards the resistance 2. And as I said, from resistance 2, I will be short, and I did short the market. And then again a little bit pull back to the resistance 2, and then towards the downside. And I said in my telegram also that I'm not going to quit my put positions because of this small consolidation on the resistance. And as I said, you, like, all to the whoever the members are, as I said, I also showed some profit screenshots, one in one of my uh, like uh, like, you can say, account, the not my personal account, but it is from some different guys. It is from some paid clients. So you see, we said, gave a call, and then I said that the upside is a upside move is a trap. I am still in P and I won't keep my position, and then we got out of the P taking some profits. So you see, these are the things that I shared there. Now, what happened after that, when this was the, like, target of ours, we quitted our position, because you see, market is very dynamic in nature. It will not go according to you, but you have to go according to the market. If your price, like, whatever the setup you are having, and the price is not following, will never follow your setup. The setup should be built in this way, and it should be so much dynamic that you follow the price action, right? So here we, like, gave our put position, and then we said also to the paid clients that don't no need to take any put in your homes. Don't just take any put positions, because the resistance, if it is going to break, then it will break now only. And you see, the things happened in this way only. So studying the price action is an art. If you want to learn it, or if you want to make money with the help of this, then you can join the advisory as soon as possible, because don't be so late. Like, if you blow all your capital, then no advisory, you cannot, like, it will be like foolish to join advisory with having less capital, right? So this is what happened today. And now I'm going to talk about tomorrow what can be possible in the market. I'm not saying that I'm going to judge the market, or I'm not saying that we will form the market. But what I am saying is possibly what can be formed in the market for tomorrow. Look, I am not a news based trader, or I am not a, like, event driven trader, right? So I look all everything in this chart, whatever the things happen, and then I inform you. If something goes wrong in 5 minutes, I will change my opinion, and I will change my position also, and I will let you know in my telegram. So if you are not there, then it is your fault, not mine, right? So you see here that if market wants to break this resistance, it has to hover around this zone, right? So hovering around this, it will gain some momentum towards the upside. Now, if it does not hover around this resistance 1, which is from I think 17,401 to 17,402. If it does not hover around this zone, then definitely we are going to see support 1 and support 2 very soon. Now, what should be the like trading opportunities that we should look for? At first, this resistance 2 is a very strong resistance. So anything when the market touches this resistance 2, we are going to go short on market and keeping our stop loss very close to this zone. I think not here actually. Okay, so keeping our stop loss right here. So how much should be your stop loss? It has always been shared with the paid clients, not with the like whoever in the Telegram free Telegram channel. Obviously, because I have some ethics to my paid clients, and that is the reason why I cannot say exactly what should be the stop loss, but I'm saying somewhere around here. You can put it here also. You can put it here. You can put it here, or you can put in the middle also of this zone, right? And then what to do, what to look for? We should look for 17,450 as our target. Now if something goes wrong, your stop loss will prevent you from making huge losses. And then what to do? We should wait until the market comes down and touches this resistance and makes it a good support. Until then we are not on the buying side, right? So you have to keep this in note, that until this resistance gets into a support, we are not going to buy from here. Similarly, in here also, if this is a resistance, it has to be a support, then only we are going to buy the CE, right? So the zones are very clear to you all guys, that this is the zone. If it breaks, comes down, then we are going to take the CE calls. If it breaks, comes down straight towards this, then we are going to buy the PE calls, because as you know, momentum derives the market, right? So if it is coming very, very down, but like very sharp fall it is, then don't like just hold on to your Cs or thinking that it will bounce again, right? So what we are going to do tomorrow? Tomorrow we will be looking forward that if this is broken, this resistance, and the market says that this is now a support, we will be carrying our call positions. And if we see that this resistance is broken and then it straight goes towards this resistance, we are going to sell from here. If we see the fall from the starting only and market goes down, we will be waiting for this support. This is the support too, where we can buy some calls, right? And if we see that this support is also broken, then I will be informing you all guys what to do next in the market, because there are many other supports also which I am not able to show you here. So this is what are the levels for tomorrow. There are two resistances and there are two supports on the downside, and on the upside there are two resistances. Now talking about Bank Nifty, in Bank Nifty also the same thing. There are two resistances and we will be following, like what to say, we will be doing the same thing if and only if the price action helps us, right? This support only depends on the price action. If price action is of some different pattern, or it does not touch this resistance also, this support also, then we will not do anything, because our price and our setup says that we should not be like we should not be doing anything in the middle, right? Now what to like expect for tomorrow? I think tomorrow's expectation is that there are very bad news in the market, right? Everybody is very negative. So what I am expecting is that we might go a little bit towards the upside. And if we go towards this upside, we will face resistance of, there are two resistance. And when we face these two resistance, it has to consolidate somewhere, whether it will be down here or on this zone, we have to see. So if it touches this resistance too, then we are going to buy the short positions, right? So from here, we are going to short the market. Similarly, the same thing will be applied in Bank Nifty also, because Bank Nifty will be following Nifty, though it has not shown that kind of momentum which Nifty has shown today. Then also this is the same. This will be like it will be followed. So on a daily chart, what we see that I said you yesterday all that when this mother candle is like broken either on the upside or on the downside, then we will be looking for like a trend towards the upside if it breaks on the upside, and towards the downside if it breaks towards the downside. Okay, so this is an overall analysis. Okay, so this is an overall analysis of Nifty and Bank Nifty using the setup. So on tomorrow morning, sharp at 8 a.m., I will be able to give you the picture perfect view of market, whether there will be a gap up or how to play the gap up, and what not to do when there is a gap down and a gap up, and what are the trading approaches we should be looking for, and the opportunities also. You can join me in Telegram, we are in YouTube, and you can email me also if you need. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoy the video, then don't forget to hit the like button, share and follow with your fellow members, and remember, always trading is not gambling. If you have the cards on the table, then you are going to play with it. Be brave and just maintain your like risk to reward ratio. That's it. So see you sharp around 8 a.m. And this is what I have talked about is like it is on my setup. Everybody's setup changes, everybody has their own setup, and mine is one like where I say that I can be doing where I want to do, right? So if the price does not follow the setup, we are not going to work in that. We are going to change a little bit things, either the resistance or the support that we have to see during the market. So that's it for today. I hope you make money tomorrow. See you tomorrow.